All right, so we are going to start in child's pose today. So taking your arms forward about shoulder width apart, push your bottom back towards your heels. I'll take my jacket off. And then let's turn the palms up, just externally rotating those shoulders. And then bending your arms as you clasp your hands, you can sort of bring your elbows in a bit closer, pop your hands behind your head, and just press down through your elbows. And then kneeling up into an upright position and coming up onto the knees. Take your knees apart and then you can go into camel, or if you want, you can kind of like lean back and then press your hips forward. And then come up and again come forward, but keeping the, so we've got the legs wide now. And then press your knees out a little bit wider, toes together into wide leg child's pose. And then coming up onto the hands and knees, bring your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, and just going into cat and cow. So just rounding it out. And separate your shoulder blades, tuck your hips under, let your hip drop. And then lift the head, dip the spine to the cow. And then round out into the cat. And the cow. And then come to neutral spine and just curl your toes under and lift your knees off the ground in our bear position. Just switching on that core. And then we're just going to straighten the legs as we bring the bottom up and push back into a little down dog position. So push your fingers down into the mat as if you're pushing the mat away. Push back. And then come forward, drop the knees down into that bear position again. And then we're going to bring our right leg and we're going to step it through. Now you can take the knee down if you want. Just step it through, and then you might stay there, or if you're able to, you're going to fallen triangle. We're going to lift the left arm up. All right, so now maybe you've got that knee down and then you're lifting up. Otherwise, leg straight, push up, and then bring that left hand back down again. Bring your right leg back through so that it's just in that mountain climb position. And then take the leg straight up behind. And then we're going to step the right leg through in between the hands, or help it through if you need, into that low lunge position. And just hold here. And then drop your knee. And then just lifting up Bring the right arm around the back into a twist. So we've got both arms out. And then bring your left arm up and your right arm down to the back of the hamstring or onto the calf, reaching that left arm up. And then we're going to windmill those hands back down, or sorry, the left hand down onto the inside and then the right arm up to the side. If you want, you can lift your back knee, otherwise you can keep it down. Up to you. Excellent. Bring your right hand down, stop, into that low lunge. And then we're going to step back into our down dog position. So now we're going to take the left leg up and extend it up. And then we're going to bring it through to that fallen triangle. So bring the left leg through underneath your right side. Now remember, you can put your knee down and then open up, or you can have that leg straight. And bring your right hand down as you bring your left leg back just underneath in that mountain climb position, and then extend it up behind. And then we're going to step it through in between the hands or help it through. So we're in that low lunge. You can take your back knee down, lift your arms up, stop. And now we're going into that twist. So now we're taking the left arm back. Thanks. And then reversing it. So right arm goes up, left hand maybe on your hamstring. Maybe you can come back onto that calf and lean back. And then bring your right hand down onto the inside, left arm up. Maybe you want to take that right leg off the ground. Bring your left hand down and then step back into your down dog position. And now we're going to walk our hands towards our feet and then take them onto the outside of your hands. Maybe bring your the elbows to your knees so that you're in a little squat position. So you might want to stay up high, or maybe you're able to come down low. All right, so wherever you're at, we're now going to reach the right arm up. All right, so wherever you are, right arm up in a twist. And bring it down, and then take the left arm up. And bring it down, and just keep those elbows pressing onto the inside, so push those knees apart. And then bring your hands down, and now we're going to straighten the legs just into a forward fold position. So just hanging here in ragdoll. Thanks, get off. Just taking your hands to your shins, straighten your legs and flatten out your back as you straighten your arms, looking forwards. And then lots of bend in those knees. I want you to connect your chest to your thighs. All right, so lots of bend, connect to the chest, and then you might start straightening your legs a little bit, or as much as you can, but keep the chest connected.